we've just left our auberge.
Auberge Tazol?
Yeah, Tazol, which is on Google Maps. There's no reviews, and we both feel like we were the first people to stay there.
Definitely the first people from UK.
From the Western world. The man spoke no English whatsoever.
No French.
Well, he said we.
He said we. He did we and au revoir.
Au revoir. But other than that, we think the language of Berber or Tanzig, which I tried to use a little bit of the phrases that I found online, which I think he appreciated.
Went down well.
Yeah, and we learned the important things.
A
man, which is water. Always have a man, always need a man. Water. And then what was the other thing? It was bread. Gram is bread. So if we got a portion of bread, we're cracking. Limon is orange. Tefer is apple, and banana is banana.
And tagine.
And tagine, which we already knew, and we do like tagine. Which we again had tagine last night, which was
Interesting experience.
yeah, it was different to the previous tagine, but it was still nice. Yeah, some interesting offcuts of meat. I would rather not know what it was. Although I think, did you say tifir?
Tifir.
Which do you think is lamb?
Lamb. Are you saying it was small?
Baby lamb. Yeah, with our bad miming and pretending to be sheep. And today it's a little bit cooler now because we're trying to head off a bit earlier. It's pretty windy. Yeah, another big day of cycling ahead. We've got to cycle back to where we were yesterday before we had the minibus ride, because we did ask for a lift back, but I'm not sure that's happened. This is the scenes. Right, catch you in a bit. So our plan today was to cycle from our auberge at Tazol back to Askaoun, where we had intended to finish the ride the day before, climbing further to Tizi Sletta at about 2,500 metres, before we then descended all the way to the big town of Ouarzazate. If we were to make it this far, it would be a big day on the bikes, covering 160 kilometres, about 1,700 metres of climbing, and in the heat of the day, descending down again from the Atlas Mountains towards the desert and Sahara proper. I'm not sure how much you'll be able to hear this because of the wind noise, but we are cycling through some of the most incredible scenery. Hello. The road has kind of deteriorated a bit. We're definitely on gravel now. drop, I think. It's getting there. Oh, trees. I haven't seen trees for a while. Bonjour. Salam. Yeah.
What a climb and what a descent. To this day, probably one of the best gravel climbs and descents I've ever ridden in my life. And according to Commute, we were the first people to ride it on bikes. It was pretty quiet. We didn't see that many people other than the occasional Berber shepherd with his sheep and some French overlanders with massive 4x4s with big tyres and uprated suspension. We'd made good progress too, leaving before the sun got really hot, and we managed to summit the highest point at 2,502 metres before midday. We were feeling pretty chuffed, but in reality we still had a long way to go. Fortunately, though, we hoped, it was all downhill. We're aiming for our next stop at a place called Adhan Alan, as we were running a bit low on water and we hadn't seen a shop for a long time. Fortunately though, the big chunky gravel subsided and we were soon back on the paved roads. We pushed on as we knew we needed to make progress. We had a few scares where our heart rate shot up, one where we were chased by a dog and another with a close call with a taxi. Taxis in Morocco really are bonkers. Soon though, Sahara Desert Ouarzazate showed up on the road signs and we began ticking off the Ks.
Hello again.
Right?
It's been a long day, and it's only 2 o'clock. Maybe?
No, 4:45 now.
4:45. We've done 100 kilometres. We're in Aranzal. So, edge of the Sahara, but still really quite high.
Yeah.
Still at 1,700 metres, which
Yeah.
is mad.
It's mad considering it felt like we've descended a lot.
Yeah. I had a pretty epic day though. Climbed to 2.5. Big gravel descent down.
Yeah.
Lots of Berbers, proper Berbers.
Yeah, saw some really cool villages.
Nomads. A very vicious dog.
Yeah, got chased by a scary dog. First one of the trip, which to be fair I was expecting we might have more in like Marrakech and stuff, but
Yeah. And then just sort of slogged the last bit here for some lunch, which has been
which I was feeling a bit before. So I reckon a couple more minutes my legs will feel alright and then we can get going.
60 kilometres to Ouarzazate. It's going to be pretty unpleasant.
Yeah, but hopefully now I know before previously it's been the hottest time. But after that then it starts to go down, so hopefully in the next couple of hours it'll be cooling off.
And we should be able to roll for most of it, so a bit more wind chill. No climbing.
We had some really nice food though. Like
This has really hit the spot.
Curry, kind of soupy, not spicy, but
Cumin and salt, isn't it?
with some bread, which is the staple.
We'll have some more.
But slightly different bread.
Halfway between the flatbread and the other bread.
Yeah, I'm going to ask the gentleman what it's called. Because I want to know what it's called.
Agram.
Yes, agram.
That. Agram.
No, the bread's agram, but what this is.
Soba, he said. And although I was so hungry, I would have eaten anything. It was honestly one of the best meals of the trip. We demolished it and I'd give it a solid 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
And agram's bread and Berber, which I don't think they speak Berber here now.
We have no idea.
We don't really have any idea. We're covered in dust, sweaty.
People are looking at us.
Yeah, everyone stares.
My hands are disgusting. I don't know if that's coming out on the camera.
Yeah,
but
mine are too.
Scrape some of it off.
It's been a
It's been a really cool day. Yeah,
It's a proper adventure day. Nice to kind of be in some civilization for a bit of lunch.
Yeah, but we're thinking day off tomorrow maybe. Big push and then.
No, I'd be keen for that. Right then.
Catch you in a
Hopefully
bit.
see you in a bit.
We then hit the road, revitalised and refuelled, ready for the last push of the day, to Ouarzazate.
On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. My love is making music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Going places that I've never been. Seeing things that I may never see again. I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keep turning our way. And our way. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. My love is making
Look at this
music
place!
with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. Road again, like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keep turning our way. And our way. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again.
This is how we're greeted to Ouarzazate, eh? Climbing up the last hill. This guy's just on a wheelie and he's now cycling backwards. Unbelievable. Trying to rub it in. Chapeau, chapeau.
Oh, that's so nice. Although, word change.
Hello.
Good evening.
Big day.
Big day.
That was a long ride since we checked in just after lunch, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was the last one.
Yeah, I think we showed you what we ate for lunch, which is actually very good.
Really hit the spot.
Yeah, that's resurrected me from near death. Genuinely.
You seem pretty fine though.
What? When I was there?
Yeah. I thought
Honestly,
you were doing
in my
alright.
head I was sweating. In my head I was like, I need some milk.
Had a couple of the
And some hot food.
now favourite pistachio yogurts.
Yeah, they're alright.
Chris was
Whack.
shit though.
Chris had no seasonings. This is a PG vlog, Alex.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
I'll it up then.
Gonna have to try and bleep that somehow. My editing skills are not that good. We made it to Ouarzazate, even with a detour.
Yeah, I'm very sorry about that.
Nah, it's okay, don't worry. It would have made it the last bit to Ouarzazate a little bit easier.
That was
But other than
pure torture, wasn't it?
that, yeah, the last bit was really hard.
When did those? I think it was 35 kilometres to go. We started getting those signs every kilometre,
Yeah, like torturing us that we weren't.
and it was
really
like 18
getting
came around. And I was like, oh, would you just
Have we
like?
still got 18? Yeah.
And it was it was downhill for a lot of it. We absolutely like pulled our way through the first 30k,
Yeah.
like 30 plus average, and then that last 15k or so into the wind. It was pretty flat by then as well.
Yeah, you did a massive shift on the front.
Uh,
As the whole trip, Alex has been carrying me
Not really.
and all my stuff.
Not really.
So we arrived and we're like, yay, where's the big sign? There was no big sign. There was nothing really to be
Odd
like.
place though,
we made
eh?
it.
Down that just straight road line with streetlights.
Yeah. So then we googled a hotel. We were trying to find a cool Riyadh, but they were really expensive. We wanted a pool because we both needed to cool off. So Alex thought, let's go to the Ibis. We went to the Ibis.
Authentic choice.
Well, yeah, keep it authentic. Rocked out, there was a queue, waited for ages, and then the guy was like, there's no room. And then he was like, but the hotel over the road has a room.
And a pool.
And a pool.
And a bar.
And a bar.
Which we haven't been to.
We went to the pool.
We did go to the pool. The pool was great.
That was great. And then we queued with some Israeli tourists who jumped the queue. And then the lady said, we don't have a room because we've got no aircon. And we're like, God, don't worry about that.
Have you seen the state of our legs? Like, do we look like we give a shit?
We were the dirtiest people there.
I think we were the dirtiest people in the city by that point.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Definitely smelled the worst.
Oh yeah, 100%. Then Alex got his haggling skills on.
Oh, I learned from the best.
And then we nabbed the room without that aircon, which we thought we wouldn't need because we haven't really had it any
I
other
swear
nights.
it was cooler when we came in here than it is now.
And now it's absolutely baking, so regretting that. But at least you can cool off in the pool tomorrow, and we've got breakfast.
Buffet breakfast.
So looking forward to that.
No sausages though.
We-
Bread, honey, and a bit of jam.
No bread.
Ooh.
No bread.
I don't think we've covered the bread situation.
Alex loves bread. I'm okay with bread if there's butter or jam or peanut butter or something. Plain bread. Ooh,
But everything comes with bread.
everything. I'm a Finenstein. Right, on that note, good night.
Time for sleep.
And we look forward to demolishing the buffet breakfast tomorrow.
Updates incoming.
Allah